New developments now in a story the 7 News I-Team has been covering for months surrounding a popular birth control method and brain tumor risks.
Senior investigator Lisa Fletcher is here now with a major update on this. Lisa, this comes on the heels of your latest investigation just last week about why women in other countries were warned about the risk, but women in America were not.
Yeah, that's right, Scott. In a major reversal, the FDA says American women should be warned about the potential link between injectable Depo-Provera and brain tumors known as meningiomas. The FDA approved a request from Pfizer, Depo-Provera's maker, to update its warning label to include the risk of meningioma. It's something women in Canada and the EU have been warned about on the packaging since 2022, but American women were never given those warnings. That includes Randy Hicks, who told us she's still suffering from the impacts of a brain surgery to remove one of those tumors she believes is tied to the use of injectable Depo-Provera. Did anybody tell you about the risks of a brain tumor associated with Depo-Provera when you were considering starting on it?
No, they did not. I mean, I think it's an injustice to women that we are taking medication that we're not being thoroughly educated on the side effects and the causes, health causes that this particular medicine can cause.
This is our first look at that new label. It makes it pretty clear. Meningioma cases have been reported with repeated use of Depo-Provera. And it says doctors should tell patients with a history of meningioma about the possible risk and monitor patients for signs and symptoms.
So, Lisa, what's the basis for changing the label?
Well, there's mounting science that is connecting the active ingredient in Depo-Provera and meningiomas, with one study last year finding a 5-fold increased risk of developing those tumors among patients who had used that birth control.
In the meantime, though, Lisa, still a pending lawsuit going on about this, right?
Yeah, that's right. Thousands of women are suing Pfizer over brain tumors that they say were caused by Depo-Provera. Right now, the court is deciding if those lawsuits can move forward. Pfizer argued that since the FDA rejected their request to add warnings to the labels in 2024, they were protected from any legal liability. But plaintiffs' attorneys say Pfizer intentionally submitted a substandard request, knowing the FDA would reject it and then use that as their legal defense. We're going to see how this all plays out and whether this reversal from the FDA changes things.
Lisa Fletcher continuing to dig up new information for you. All right, Lisa.